I'm Wendy Bagshaw, this is my husband Ted. We have lived in this house for 35 years, and just over a year ago a firework hit our roof and destroyed the house. It wasn't a pleasant thing. Yes, we have survived, but we've only survived because we've had a lot of support. None more so than with Morgan Clark, who have really, really helped us. The night of the firework that hit our roof was enormous, and within 3.5 hours our lives had changed forever.
In my garage I've got like an annex to it where I keep tropical fish. One of the first things that Morgan Clark did for us was they got the power to the garage reinstated that day, and I lost one fish only, and that's incredible. But I can't imagine that the insurance company would have got their fingers out and done that. And once we'd appointed Morgan Clark's, the big change for me was they were at the end of a phone. I could ring my mobile and get hold of somebody. They were at the end of an email and I got a prompt reply. There were other people I could contact within the organisation. So suddenly it went from, you know, the biggest nightmare is going to be getting through to it's all going to be done for us. And that takes a lot of stress off you, it takes a lot of pressure off you, doesn't it? I'm not sure that if we'd have dealt with the insurance company directly, they'd have said, oh, by the way, there's such a thing as a temporary furnishings budget. So, you know, you can get some things you need immediately.
I have to be honest, I've said it numerous times, if Morgan Clark hadn't been there, Robert and Paul in particular, I don't actually think I would have survived as I have. Because I've had an awful lot of wobbles and felt I couldn't go on. And then Paul would send an email with some quip in it, or he'd turn up for a meeting and he'd make some joke. He'd pat me on the arm and say, you're okay, you're doing all right, we're getting there. And I'd be able to go on a bit longer.
And when you realise that having a firm as competent as Morgan Clark, when you've got people who are dealing with this day in, day out, it makes a huge difference. I can't think of a single thing I'm disappointed about in the service that we got. Anybody now who I speak to, because people ask me, you know, what was it like having the fire, and I said, look, whatever you do, if you're unfortunate enough to have a major issue at home, for God's sake, get an independent loss assessor, because they're looking after your interests, and that's what you want. And you know, it takes all the pain away of trying to deal directly with the insurance companies.
Anybody who has any claim at all, be it a fire, a flood, whatever, they should contact Morgan Clark, because they're invaluable for what they do, for your peace of mind. From meeting Robert that first morning, I mean, he was here in Derby at 8:30 on the Sunday morning to see us. And within hours, I felt we'd chosen the right person. I just feel that if ever you need to appoint somebody, it's got to be this company, because they're just second to none. They really are.